I am hard to kidnap.
We noticed.
Guys, I came to show you, I promised you that I would bring Churok through the ages, and for some of you who follow the web channel, you've seen the box where I held up the Carnosaur. Yes, Sean is not interested, but you are. Where I held up the Carnosaur.
I'm just disgusted that I can't beat you on a consistent basis.
Because Churok, I brought him in. He's not painted yet, but I wanted everybody to get a chance to see him. And I brought all the carnations of Churok since 2nd edition.
Let's do it.
We'll start.
And we're not going to show all of them at once.
No, we'll start with Churok as a knob. Oh,
well, hold on, honey. Hold on.
Churok as a knob, back in the day. That's the old Rogue Trader box set that I did a horrible little conversion on, but he is, yeah, pretty bad. The base broke. I put him on another base just to show him, but he's been sitting in some bits box somewhere. So that was Churok as a knob. Then he became a big boss back when orcs had big bosses. So in 2nd edition, a little more conversion on this Cybor. His two cool little claws here.
Now this is back when 40K mimicked Warhammer Fantasy.
Yes.
And a big boss would have been the equivalent of like a hero.
Absolutely.
So like they had champion, hero, lord.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So that was Churok as a big boss.
Okay.
And then he advanced to a war boss. This is a cooler Cybor.
What is this that he's on?
That's a Cybor.
Oh,
That's a metal
I'm so sorry.
Cybor. That's all right.
I might have chipped your fabulous paint job here a little bit.
That's actually a conversion, Sean. That is this head is from an old troll, some other model range. The body is off one of the walking bosses, and
I'm
the legs
sorry,
are
it's
off.
hurting my eyes.
I know it's horrible. We're gonna get there.
Okay, I'm gonna put the camera back on you.
He was a war boss then. Then over the years he grew.
So hold on, what edition was that last one?
So that was 3rd edition when I painted that, and I was still a horrible painter back then.
So it's like late 90s.
Probably late 90s, yeah. And then I did this conversion probably 8 years ago, maybe 6, 7 years ago.
This is the one I'm familiar with.
This is the one that has whooped Sean so many times.
This is my hated nemesis. Good golly.
This Churok is very heavy. He's all metal. This is the Carnosaur that is from the Lizardmen range, which I love. So he's from a desert planet, so it makes a lot of sense in his background. But this model was total conversion that I did myself, and really all I did was just kind of spread the legs of a war boss and put him on a Carnosaur, and then made this cool little saw. So then,
all right, now
Churok is now a warlord. He is he's advanced. Some of you who saw the plastic Carnosaur model that I got through the bit store here, that when I saw it, it was just awesome. It was as awesome as her pirouettes.
Yeah. Can we get a pirouette? There we go. Okay, that was a little bit of pure happiness. Okay, go ahead.
So I saw him and I thought, oh my goodness, that would be so cool. And I took over to my buddy, I took a model that I thought, just like I just kind of spread this guy's legs and put him on a Carnosaur, I took a model over there that I thought, oh, this is what I'm planning to do with this, Jason, to make this. Do you have any ideas for me?
Yeah.
And Jason goes, Rich, no, please don't do that. That would be horrible. And I said, what do you mean? I've got some skills. And he goes, you have some skills, but this requires art, because he loved this kit.
All right, well, let's take a look.
Jason,
sorry, this is just so awesome. I just have to.
Jason sculpted this orc on the Carnosaur for me. The head is a sculpt, even though it's gray. That's gray stuff. That is the banner topper from the Black Orcs, I believe, that he split in half so he could make it bigger.
Yeah.
And the body is mostly sculpt work. And those shoulder pads are off of the Gorkanaut Morkanaut that I gave him basically free access to all my bits. And so he came to my house and he just went crazy and took models apart and tore up some things.
Yeah, this is great. He's got like some leather under there.
Yes.
So it's like very, very strong narrative quality.
And Churok has always been a snake bite. That's been his clan. And the Flaming Boneheads is his tribe. And so this will be painted soon. It might take me a little while to get this just right, but it's a work of love, so I'm pretty excited about it.
All right. Well, Rich, thanks a lot. This is really a spectacular figure, and I look forward to having improved line of sight to you.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, and so I just want to put these all together so you guys can check it out. And this actually kind of reflects the evolution of Games Workshop models themselves.
It really does.
And how much they really have improved their game and improved the hobby over the years.
It is truly amazing. And the difference in plastic compared to metal, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've almost dropped this or had a near fatality where if this model had fallen, I would have been just crushed because it hits the ground, it's shattering. The plastic model is much more durable, so you still want to be careful with them, but...
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't want to just randomly drop this on the floor.
Right, right.
Unless I were losing and feeling that bitter. Then I might accidentally hook it with my tape measure. I'll be like, oh, sorry, Rich, that ended up on the floor.
And then he accidentally stomps on it and accidentally runs it over. And no, but so this is going to be the Churok that you'll see hopefully in a future battle against something Sean will bring. And but Sean and I are planning a battle Tau versus Orcs soon.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
Yep, I'm ready.
That would be awesome.
Prepare for the hornet's sting.
I thought of the hornet's nest, and I can just see an orc kicking on hornet's nest and just wearing it around on his boot.
God, look at those stompy orc boots. What the heck?
Thanks, Sean.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. Willow, could you do an interpretive dance of the fall of the Eldar, please?
I'm just going to do it.
Okay, go ahead. That's fantastic, Willow. Thank you. Yay! All right, don't know why I wanted to include that. By the way, the whole time we're doing this video, she's like prancing around the thing. That's high frequency.
Orcs inspire people to dance.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.